Hi, this is Gail with Gail Southern Living. I have a special guest here with me today. I'm going to do an interview with my mom. So the first question I have for you today, Mom, is tell me something about Gail. Something interesting.
First thing I will say is hello, how are all of you doing out there? And Gail is she adapts well to things and learns new things really fast. She's willing to try just about anything, unless it's something really scary.
Or immoral.
Yeah, or immoral.
Is Gail a good daughter to you now?
Oh yeah, she'll do anything I asked her to do. She's always visiting me, taking me places. Went with them on vacation this year. She just is a good friend. She's like my best friend.
Awesome. That's sweet. What special talents do you have, Mom?
Well, my first special talent was being a mom to 4 children. And that was quite a job. And then later when my children grew up, I got to do what I wanted to do, and that was floral design. And I really enjoyed creating and making flowers, and I loved doing weddings. And then another fun time was football mom season. Here in the South, we have homecomings, and we make these big mums with everything you can think of, from music to all kinds of little trinkets and braided deals. And I mean, some of them have teddy bears and whatever on them. But that was one of my most enjoyable jobs right there.
Did you ever own your own business?
Yes, I started a business called Jan's Lasting Impressions. And I run that for a while. I made a bad decision as to, it was on a one-way street, but it was an awesome historical house. And I had it decorated really nice, and it was a fun thing to do. Everybody should try something that they want to do at least once if you can.
How many children did you have?
I had 4 children. I have 3 girls and 1 boy, and Gail is the second child.
How long were you married?
I was married 47 years.
And how long ago did Gail's father pass away?
9 years ago. He'd been sick for a while, and he just lost weight and wasn't feeling too good, and the Lord decided to take him on home.
What job would you have if you could do it all over again?
Floral design.
Floral design. Tell me a funny story about Gail.
Which one? Okay. One of them was the hair, and it was a day when I was pregnant with my 3rd child, and the girls were back in the room playing, and the oldest one come in there and said, Mom, she won't take her hat off. And I said, what? Gail won't take her hat off. And so I went in there to see what was going on after she kept making a big deal of it. And I finally got the hat off of her, and she had cut it somewhere like this short on one side of her head. And the other side was real long hair. And
I didn't do that.
And I had a doctor's appointment that day, and I had no one to watch them. And I thought, oh my. So I had to end up cutting her hair very short and carrying her with me. Then I told her, I said, when your daddy gets home.
Who else's hair did I cut that day?
Your doll. And she hid all the hair up under the hot water heater and the doll.
And almost burned the house down.
And anyway, she was scared that her daddy was going to get on to her, and he already knew about it. He did kind of get on to her, but she had to have short hair for quite a while.
What is the favorite meal that you make that Gail likes, that she always asks you to cook?
Okay, there's 2 things. One of them is goulash, and the other one is fried chicken with gravy and mashed potatoes.
What do you do to keep busy now that you're retired?
Well, I have different friends and things that I talk to. Um, but I have a organization that I volunteer for, and it's called RSVP. And I do everything from taking tickets to stuffing bags, to making packages up for people at the airport that get stranded. All-timers, all kinds of organizations asked us to come and help do all kinds of things from the rehab or any of the different places. And that helps, you meet a lot of people and you feel like you're doing something.
What kind of music do you like?
I like a varied kind of music. I like country and western, the modern country music, not the old stuff. And I like pop, kind of rock. And then I like the oldies and goodies.
What was the craziest Halloween costume you ever wore?
A genie costume that I made. And it had a midriff and the balloon pants. And I had my ponytail up like Genie because I had long hair then. And then my husband was Alibaba. And I made him the hat with the deal on it and a whole costume. And we went to a Halloween party with people at work. We had a lot of fun there.
If you could go anywhere in the world right now, where would it be?
I'd go to Hawaii, honey.
Me too. That sounds great.
They have beautiful flowers there. I'd like to see some of them.
What words do you have to give to the younger generation? The millennials, the 20s, 30s, even 40s.
Well, the first thing I'd say to the very young, don't try to grow up too fast. Another thing is, think about what you're going to do before you do it because it can have a big effect on the rest of your life. So try not to make wrong choices. Don't try things, but think about the choices that you make because they affect the rest of your life.
That's true. How much did Gail have to talk to you into this interview today?
Well, not too much.
That's
a little
good.
bit.
All right. I wanted to say thank you to my mom for coming and doing this interview for me. I thought she was going to say no when I asked her, but she actually said yes, so that's really awesome. Thanks for stopping by today. Please hit that like button if you interviewed it. If you liked my interview with my mom, make a comment, share this with somebody. Have a good evening.
Bye.
Bye, guys.